Hey, quick question. Should you be doing something else right now? Or are you here to avoid that one task you've been putting off? Don't worry, I've been there too, more times than I'd like to admit. Procrastination is something we all deal with. But today, let's dig into why we do it and, more importantly, how we can stop it for good. Hey, hello everyone and welcome to the channel. So today I'll be talking about a topic that's probably all too familiar to you, procrastination. Whether you are dealing with it right now or have struggled with it in the past, we are going to explore what procrastination really is, how it differs from laziness, why we fall into its trap, and how we can finally break free. Alright, so what exactly is procrastination? According to the Cambridge Dictionary, procrastination is the act of delaying something that must be done, often because it's unpleasant or boring. Now, in simple terms, it's putting off tasks you know you need to do, even when you know there could be negative consequences. We are talking about missed opportunities, increased stress, and even long-term impacts like lower income or poor health. Now, it's important to note that procrastination isn't the same as laziness. People often confuse the two, but they are driven by very different motivations. Laziness is when you don't want to exert effort, while procrastination is when you want to do something but feel unable to start. Understanding this difference is key to overcoming procrastination. Alright, why do we procrastinate? Procrastination is driven by a variety of thoughts and habits, but it all boils down to avoiding discomfort. We put off tasks because we don't believe we'll enjoy it or we fear we won't do them well. Sometimes it's because the task seems too complicated or overwhelming, like filing taxes or starting a new project. The crazy part, even though procrastination adds more stress in the long run, we keep doing it because it gives us short-term relief. But why? It's all about something called time inconsistency. Alright, James Clear, the author of Atomic Habits, explains that our brain tend to value immediate rewards over future ones. It's like having two versions of yourself. The present self, who wants to chill and avoid discomfort, and the future self, who wants to achieve big goals. The present self wins most of the time because it craves instant gratification. This is why you might go to bed with grand plans to be productive tomorrow, only to wake up and fall back into old habits. Alright, I'm just wondering, can we formulate and solve the problem of procrastination mathematically? Yes, we can. The procrastination equation. Let's break this down even further with something called the procrastination equation, developed by Dr. Piers Steel. It's a simple formula that explains why we procrastinate and how we can counter it. So, motivation equals expectancy times value divided by impulsiveness times delay. Simply put, to increase your motivation, you want to have more of this and less of this. Now let's break down each factor in more depth. Here's what each term means. Motivation is pretty self-explanatory. It's basically the
opposite of procrastination.
So, based on the principles of this equation, to minimize procrastination, we need to maximize motivation. It's like an optimization equation. I have to admit, I really enjoyed this part because I love math and finding ways to formulate everything mathematically. Then we have expectancy. How confident are you that you can succeed? Value. How rewarding is the task? Impulsiveness. How easily are you distracted? Delay. How far off is the reward? The more you expect to succeed and the more valuable the task, the higher your motivation. But if you are easily distracted or the reward is too far away, your motivation drops and procrastination kicks in. Alright, so how to stop procrastinating right now? Okay, now that we understand why we procrastinate, let's talk about how to stop. Here are a few strategies that have worked for me and they might just work for you too. So what exactly do we do? Let's break it down into some actionable steps. The following actionable steps are from Alex Vermy in an online article on his website. Alright guys, so the first step, notice when you are procrastinating. The first step is awareness. Ask yourself, am I making progress on my task? Or did I just lose 30 minutes to social media? Identify what you were supposed to be doing. Was it a specific task? Did you have everything you needed to start? Can you break it down into a smaller, manageable chunks? Then step 2, ask, why am I not doing this? Once you've noticed you are procrastinating, dig a little deeper, ask yourself why. It usually falls into one of these categories. I'd rather do something else right now. I don't care about the outcome because no one notices my work. I'm not confident this will work because I'm not good at this. Alright, step 3. Identify the root cause. Know that you know why, pinpoint the exact issue. My co-workers keep interrupting me, equals impulsiveness. I do this every day and it doesn't matter, equals value. I'll work on it later. It's a long project anyway, equals delay. Step 4. Take action. Here's what you can do based on the problem. If distractions are your issue, impulsiveness, change your environment, put on headphones, close the door, or turn off notifications. If the task seems meaningless, value. Remind yourself of how it contributes to a larger goal. If the deadline feels distant, delay. Set a timer for 10 minutes and just start. If fear of failure or criticism is holding you back, expectancy. Imagine the worst case scenario or what happens if you don't try at all. Step 5. Consider another option. If you are stuck and not on a tight deadline, is there another task you can tackle? Sometimes switching gears helps. Also, consider if you are physically tired or unwell, a power nap or a short walk might boost your energy. Step 6. Don't overthink it. Finally, don't get stuck over-analyzing. Sometimes the hardest part is just starting. Take a deep breath, stop overthinking, and spend a few minutes on the thought. Often once you start, the rest will follow. Alright guys, thanks for sticking with me through this deep dive into procrastination. Remember, it's not about being perfect. It's about making small changes that add up over time. If you found this helpful, hit that like button, subscribe, and ring the notification bell so you don't miss any future content. And hey, if you are ready to stop procrastinating, drop a comment below about what you are going to start today. Let's keep each other accountable. Bye!